Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Azka Safira Rahman from Economics Education 2020. I will presentation about internship report in the consumer banking relationship PT Bank Syariah Indonesia KCP Jakarta Rawasari. Background: before entering the world of work, humans need the skills or soft skills that support them, especially students who want to enter the world of work. The challenges of the world of work with higher competence are in line with advances in technology in the industrial era 4.0. In the world of lectures, the work-based learning model is implemented directly by holding fieldwork practice or internship courses that students must take. This is intended so that students gain skills, achievements, motivation, and continuation of education so that they know the next steps when they have graduated from college. The practitioner do the internship in this PT Bank Syariah Indonesia, KCP Jakarta Rawasari, at Jalan Rawasari Selatan 18 Blok C1, Kelurahan Rawasari, Kecamatan Cempaka Putih, Jakarta Pusat. From January 30 to June 30, and in internship do from Monday to Friday. And start from 8 to 17 o'clock. There is a vision and mission of Bank Syariah Indonesia. Vision is becoming the top 10 global Islamic banks based on market capitalization within 5 years. And the missions are first, providing access to Sharia financial solutions in Indonesia. Second, to be a big bank that provides the best value for shareholders. And third, to be the company of choice and the pride of Indonesia's best talent. History of PT Bank Syariah Indonesia. 1st February 2021, which coincides with 19 Jumadil Akhir 1442 Hijriah, marks the history of the merger of Bank Syariah Mandiri, Bank Negara Indonesia Syariah, and Bank Rakyat Indonesia Syariah into the one entity, namely Bank Syariah Indonesia or BSI. This merger brings together the advantage of the three Islamic banks so as to provide more complete services, wider coverage, and have better capital capacity. Supported by synergy with the parent company, there are Mandiri, BNI, and BRI are the government's commitment to the Ministry of BUMN. Indonesian Sharia banks are encouraged to be able to compete at the international level. There is an organizational structure of BSI KCP Jakarta Rawasari. There is a branch manager. Below the branch manager is branch operational and service manager, who has verified all data on operation activities in the bank hall and approved the administration of all transactions in the banking hall before being reported to the branch manager. Also below the branch manager is consumer banking relationship manager, who has marketing, financing, analyzing financing, and being responsible for the financing. Below branch operational and service manager or BOSM are customer service, teller, back officer, and general support staff such as security, office boy, and driver. And below consumer banking relationship manager are consumer banking relationship staff. The work that the practitioner did while running the internships are first, collect and prepare the initial file or ACAD file of customer who apply for financing. Second, prepare the contract or ACAD file. Third, manage contract document. that have been signed and additional files for disbursement of funds. And fourth, manage, sorry, make a request for disbursement of stage funds of customer financing to the head office. Work implementation for first collecting and preparing initial files for customer who apply for financing. The first stage that customer banking relation and practitioner must do is collect the initial files of customers who apply for financing. If all the files are complete, the practitioner scans the document and then enters it into a special system called WISE. And it will be immediately processed by the BSI Rawamangun area office to be immediately analyzed by the risk section. Second, prepare ACAD or contract files. The first stage in preparing the contract file is entering customer data into Excel, which contains the WISE application number, personal data, spouse data, and collateral or house data that you want to buy. After entering customer data into Excel, then creating contract files, which will later be signed by the customer, branch manager, notary, and developer or seller. And third, manage contract files that have been signed and additional files for disbursement of funds. The practitioner sends all contract or ACAD files to the BSI Rawamangun area office for the disbursement process. The disbursement process is also assisted by the BSI regional office or RFO. If the disbursement of funds is successful, the status on WISE will change from the review and disbursement authorization stage. It will change to stage live. And last, make a request for disbursement of stage fund or retention of customer financing to the head office. The BSI Gri Hasana disbursement process is carried out in stage. Generally, many housing developer hold for disbursement stage. The developer will send a disbursement application letter addressed to BSI KCP Rawasari, and every time the progress has been complete. And the practitioner is in charge of making stage retention request letter, of making a stage retention request letter addressed to a central office. The practitioner sends letter application for disbursement to the head office via email by attaching a request letter from the developer. There is three obstacles encountered during the internship. First, there are many foreign terms in the world of banking, so practitioners often find out their meaning on the internet to avoid miscommunication. Second, the work carried out has a considerable risk, considering the large number of balance managed by practitioners, especially on customer and developer accounts, so maximum security is required. Third, the BSI network system, which had experienced a problem for 1 week, prevented the trainees from doing work, especially work done online using network systems such as WISE, T24, and BSI email. And this is how to overcome obstacles. First, the practitioner looks for foreign terms in banking and also asks coach and other best employees directly about the meaning of these foreign terms. Second, the practitioners record important points that need to be considered in doing the work so that they are not forgotten and not missed. And third, practicing doing work manually with other employees. In inputting BI checking, practitioners with BSI KCP Rawasari employees directly visited the Rawamangun area office to be assisted in inputting it. Because during the recovery period, only the head office and area offices were able to use the system. There is a gap in theory and practice. A murabahah contract is explained as a sale and purchase contract in which the bank or financial institution purchases the good needed. Then the bank sells the goods to the customer at the purchase price plus profit or margin. If reflected in the location of street vendors, BSC has partner and developers so that customer who want to buy a house can choose collateral project from bank partners developer. But it doesn't always have to be purchased from the bank. Customers can also apply for financing when they have ordered a house directly from the developer. And the developer will contact BSE to hand over customers who want to financing. The customer will also be directed by developer to visit BSE partners to carry out the credit financing process. And contribution for internship, one is help collect initial customer files needed by the bank in the GRIA financing process. Working on the preparation of the file needed for the contract and inputting the contract document into WISE to carry out the fund disbursement stage. Rechecking the suitability of the file and inputting them into WISE to be analyzed by the resection of the Rahman area office. And last, working on disbursement of stage 2, 3, and 4 addressed to BSE head office. So the conclusions are first, practitioners carry out internship in the customer banking relationship section of Bank Syariah Indonesia, KCP Jakarta Rawasari. Second, the practitioner gains experience in managing and analyzing customers who apply for BSI Gri Hasanah financing. Third, practitioners get new knowledge related to the world of work. And fourth, practitioners know the operational system of Islamic banking at Bank Syariah Indonesia. There are some recommendation for the Faculty of Economic UNJ and for PT Bank Syariah Indonesia. First, for the Faculty of Economic UNJ, provide clear directions and information to students regarding the implementation of internship. Second, providing provisions to students regarding method or ways of working in the real world before students enter the post-campus world. Third, monitoring students during the implementation of street vendors, such as visiting practicum places to carry out street vendors or internship, and providing temporary assessment for students. And last, establish good cooperation with Bank Syariah Indonesia and other companies or agencies. And for PT Bank Syariah Indonesia, are opening up more quotas of students who wish to carry out uh, internship so as to improve company quality, and collaborating with universities Indonesia, especially Universitas Negeri Jakarta, to assist in the search for quality human resource for companies. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.